Hello everyone, this is Jonathan Taglione again, and welcome to our fourth video from Positive Approach Counseling. Today is a good day because today we're going to talk about positive affirmations. Now, I know that most of you that are watching this video right now are like, positive affirmations? How are they beneficial at all? Well, I know that it may be a little cheesy to look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me, or I'm confident, I'm intelligent, and I can do my job. But the thing about it is that positive affirmations actually do work. And in my 5 years of experience with working with clients, I feel and I believe that, we have a tendency to verbally and mentally badger ourselves because we are our own worst critic. And it may be difficult and awkward to do it at first when you're all alone and you are trying to pep yourself up, even though that this is probably going to be the first time that you've done it before. So remember that anything new and anything different will be awkward for you at first, but once you start doing it and you do it over and over again, then you'll start to feel that gain that you get from doing positive affirmations. So now you're probably asking yourself, okay, so this video was all about you just going in front of the bathroom mirror and just saying, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm attractive, I'm intelligent, I can get to do this, right? Wrong. This is a big wrong. Positive affirmations are more than just walking up into a mirror and telling yourself that you're smart, you're intelligent, that you can do something. No, positive affirmations, I'm going to give you a more in-depth format instead of just looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I'm good, I'm smart, I'm attractive. That method doesn't do much, you say nice things, but the important thing at the end of the day is that if you say those things and you don't believe them, not for 1 second, then there's not going to be like some in-depth ground or traction. What makes a positive affirmation work is that if you do this 3-step process, you look at your situation, you look at the result that you want to achieve, and you need to have evidence in order for you to actually believe that these positive affirmations are going to work. So whenever I do a positive affirmation, it's really important that I look at my situation, what's causing me to feel anxious, what's causing me to feel worried, what's causing me to really second guess myself. Okay? Now, results are pretty specific, it could be the result of, I really want this girl to go out with me, or I really want to do well on my presentation, or I really want to do good and solid work with the clients that I work with. Now, the thing about it is with results is that you can't, 100% predict what your results are. But if you take things from a positive approach, then you're more likely to go in there without any fear and lack of confidence, making your situation a little bit more better for yourself. And the last thing is evidence. Now, basically what evidence is that very important, because the thing about evidence is we're looking back on past successes in order for you to give yourself that spark or that fire, to proceed forward with the situation that is going to make you very uncomfortable. So let me run it through real quickly, and I'm going to give you a couple examples in order to show you how does this work. Okay? So here's how it goes. The situation that I'm dealing with right now would probably be, you've been studying and studying and studying so hard, but those little negative gremlins are causing you distress. So here's what you do. You go into the bathroom and you have a conversation with yourself. Don't just walk in and say, oh, I'm smart, I'm successful, because that is not going to work. What is going to work is that if you use this 3-step process and you have a conversation with yourself. So, for example, let's look at the situation. Okay, I go to a great school, and my dad and my parents, or, I've taken out so much money out of FAFSA, and I have all this student debt that I need to eventually pay off, but I'm so afraid that I'm going to fail my final. This final is going to either make me or break me, and I need to be very successful with this test. So that's the situation. The result that you want would go like this. Okay. So I feel a lot of anxiety, and I feel a lot of pressure to pass my test. What I need to do is I need to probably take a break, because I've studied for about 4 hours each day. What I need to do is I need to get my mind calm, and I need to take a break from the information. So what I'm going to do is that instead of overstudying, I am going to relax, watch bad TV, and then tackle it tomorrow. I believe that if I study hard like I have, but not overstudy to the point to where I'm becoming anxious, then I will do just fine. And the evidence. Now, the evidence is something that you will use past successes to build up on your former successes. So here's what you do. You say to yourself, okay, so the situation, you combine all 3 together right here. So the situation is that I have a final that's going to make me or break me. The result that I want is that I am wanting to pass my test. And right now I feel anxious because I've been overstudying. Now I am going to take a break in order to get my mind recharged by either watching bad TV, exercising, go to sleep, something that is going to make my mind recharge, if that makes sense. So the evidence would look like this. Okay, I'm in college, and some people don't even go to college. Some people don't even, come this far. So I'm here, I'm dedicated, and I'm going to make this work. I've passed all my tests before. I've gotten my high school diploma. I've gotten great grades on my other classes. What has happened, and why this test has made or break me is because I've probably been going out with friends too much and didn't really buckle down. But now I'm dedicated. I've graduated from high school valedictorian, or I've had high grades before in high school, but that's because I really buckled down. I can do this. I can make this work. Okay. Now, the second example would probably be going after the promotion that a job promotion that you've always wanted. So what's the situation? Well, the situation would be, I'm really nervous in talking to my boss about that job vacancy that's recently open, and I'm basically doing 2 jobs at the same time after Deborah left. Why can't I go after it and do it myself? So the result is, I want that job. So how am I going to get the results that I want? Well, for starters, the results are this. Even though I'm doing 2 jobs right now and doing my other job, it's causing me to feel anxious and stressed out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to my boss about how hard I'm putting in the time, and I want this job. And evidence. And evidence to go after a job promotion would look like this. You know, I've worked at my company for 3 years, and I've proven to them that I'm a very hard worker. I show up early, I leave late, and the thing is that the reason why I do those things is because I truly believe in the hard work that I put in, and I want to help the company succeed. Through my leadership before, I have helped the company make their goals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after this position, and I'm going to go in there with confidence and with a little bit of pride. And I'm going to talk to my boss about how I feel that I'm more than qualified for this job that Deborah vacated. If I don't get the results that I want, then I'm going to start to have to evaluate my situation. I've been in this position for 3 years. Maybe I need to start looking for another place to work, because it's all about getting the experience that I want. I owe it to myself as a person, for my self-esteem, to move forward and grow. If this is a company that wants to continue to have me stay where I need to be, then I need to look for other opportunities for growth somewhere else. Okay, so thank you for checking out our positive affirmations video. This is Jonathan Taglione saying goodbye. Please drop a like or subscribe to our channel. My name is Jonathan Taglione, and please find your positive approach.